Hi, my name is Jason Bivens. I'm an HR consultant who specializes in recruiting. In our last few episodes, we've been talking about a lot of labor law. This time out, we wanted to get back to some recruiting tips, and hopefully it will help you do your job a little bit easier. Hope you like it. Don't make this recruiting mistake. When we get a call from a prospective client, one of the first things that we do is we try to take stock of what methods they currently have in place to fill their positions. We want to know what job boards they're using, and we want to know how are they tracking their results. One of the first things we see is a job board mismatch. So the job that they are trying to hire doesn't match where they are advertising it. So that's one of the first problems that we're going to try to diagnose. Here's a great recent example of what I'm talking about. We had a client reach out to us who was searching for an interior design project manager. Their search had been ongoing for almost 6 months. When we first started talking to them, we found out that she had only posted the position on one job board, which was Indeed.com. Now, we love Indeed. In fact, we use it every day. But with this specific search for this project manager, it was just a little too nuanced, a little too specialty for that platform and for the geographical area that this company was in. So that was one of the first things that we looked at adjusting and modifying. I love talking about recruiting, and I love being able to give people specific real life experiences. It's so much more useful than what the sales rep of a certain job board is going to tell you, the advertising of a product. These are real life problems that we help people solve, and we want to give you some tips of what we did with this client, but this will work for anyone that has a specialty position or a tough position to fill. Here's the tips that we have for you. Make sure your job board match is there. This may be a little bit difficult to suss out. A clear indicator is if you've had a job posted for a week or two and you've gotten very poor results, it's either your job description or the job board itself is just not the right board for the position. The other thing you can do would be to ask a peer, maybe a peer from your human resources group, and see where would they post this job. Secondly, budget more time, even just temporarily, to work on this search. Specialty searches require more time. They just do. One tip I've given people, hang a sign on your door that says quiet time. People will respect it and not come in. It may be a challenge depending who you work with, but try it. A third tip, bring in internal reinforcements. This can take two shapes. On the low end, you could have somebody screen resumes for you. They could kick out the ones that clearly don't fit the bill and pass on the ones that may have the right specifications for the job. You could also ask managers or seasoned employees that know a lot about the business you're in, hey, do you know where we could find these people? And you would be surprised at their answer because they've been there for so long, they might have another pool or another area for you to look in. Lastly, you may want to get an agency involved. So you're going to have to still spend a little time up front picking the agency. Just like hiring an employee, you want to be able to vet them. You want to make sure that they operate in the space that you work in and maybe check their references, just like as if you were hiring an employee. A good agency will feel like a partner. They should be there at your beck and call, and they should be replying to your requests promptly. All right. That's it for today. I hope the tips help. If you have questions, or even if you want to run a hiring strategy past me, feel free to make some comments in the comment line there. I'd love to reply to you. I love talking recruiting. It's a lot of fun for me. But that's it for today. Happy hiring.